Tonight we've got a new game. Well, it's not a new game. We've played this before. This is Solasta Crown of the Magister, classic D&D game. But we've got a new DLC for it called The Lost Valley. I've not tried it yet. It's just released in the last couple of days. So we're going to be playing this, and it adds multiplayer. Now, this is something that would have been very welcome in the base game, so we're going to try it out tonight. And for your entertainment, everybody, we have the voice of Todd and Aimless back for some more punishment, and we'll be joined by TC Freer later on. Well, that's the plan. Anyway, we're going to choose some adventures, and I've been told to expect some weird and wacky characters that these guys have brought along.
Quite.
A full halfling party. This is going to be interesting. What have you guys got then, class-wise? Let's have a look.
Little shortbread.
I'm liking the colour. That reminds me very much of Tom's character from Ranch Simulator.
It was mine.
Was it yours?
I was Shrek.
Ah.
Yeah, Aimless likes green.
Yeah. I'm not a goblin.
You're a halfling. Definitely a halfling, and not
Yes.
a goblin in disguise.
Not at all.
So we have a
I
druid
don't
and
like a goblin to me.
a fighter. Cool. Okay. So we've got healing and tanking sorted out. So we're going to need a halfling spell chucker and something. I think a rogue. A rogue would probably fit in perfectly with halflings, I suspect. Okay,
Yeah.
let's see, because there are some new. Well, there's not new character classes with this, but there are some subclasses available, but they only unlock at level 3. So let's go for. We've got Marsh Halfling. What's the other one? What do they got? They've got the Dexterity. And we've got the Island Halfling. Brave, Lucky, Nimble. Ability score increase, Charisma. Okay, so rope dancing. I've never heard of Island Halflings. These are obviously a genuine D&D class, aren't they? So stat-wise, Dexterity, Constitution. Well, I think it's probably going to be the Island Halfling then. Okay, well let's go for a sorcerer. I played a wizard in the base game. We'll throw a sorcerer in this. This should be interesting.
It will tell you what you need to spec in most.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, when we get to the last bit of the character creation.
Yeah.
A ritualist or something?
Yeah,
maybe.
maybe. I am liking the idea of a draconic halfling. So
I thought they were all draconic.
a draconic halfling. I think we'll go with that. What do we want as a background for this guy? An acolyte, do you think? Or academic? The backgrounds don't make a huge difference. I think they might unlock some skills, but they do. In the base game anyway, the backgrounds you picked for each character had a breakaway storyline for each character, a little sub-quest for them to go and do. And it was different depending on what you picked as your background.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, we'll go with academic.
They also somewhat make your character talk differently, apparently.
Yes, I think they do maybe open up some different options. Well, let's make him greedy and egotistical, and pragmatic and cynical. Oh,
He's
TC
a
might
true
play
Yorkshireman by the sounds of it.
Oh, that's a good stack of dice to start off with. I normally
That'll do.
I normally re-roll a couple of times to try and get some good ones, but I don't think I'm gonna beat that. Let's have a look. So, most important ability scores are Charisma. I thought that might have been for the Sorcerer, so we're going to stick a 17 in there. Constitution and Dexterity. Well, let's... actually, this looks like a pretty good roll-up. Flipping heck, these are amazing stats.
You set that up, didn't you? You've hacked this somehow.
You would think.
Yeah.
You would think. I mean, the game does let you re-roll the dice till you get whatever you want, but... that's a hell of a start. Okay, let's go with that. Class skills. I don't know if you guys noticed, because when I played the main game of this... By the way, to those watching, the main game, the base game, is currently on sale on Steam. And there's a Primal Calling DLC with, I think, 30% off as well, which adds some extra bit. But the base game is definitely worth it, especially at that price it is now. I don't know if you guys noticed, there's a little information box next to some of these skills, and I didn't notice when I made my first characters. And it says, although you can choose them for roleplay purposes, these skills play no part in the base game. Whether that still applies to the DLC, I'm assuming it does. So I went and picked a load of skills, of course, that were no use whatsoever throughout the game. Like sleight of hand, when I made my first rogue, I put all my skills into this that I could. And of course, there was no need for it. For a sorcerer, I think
It looks very deceptive.
bit of religion. And yeah, deception. We'll go for a bit of deception. We get one ancestry language. Again, some of these, anything with the I symbol on, means that they're not used in the game at all. So we may as well have... Actually, do you guys have any languages picked? Dwarvish, Elvish, anything like that?
I went Dwarvish.
I have Druidic, so that won't help much.
We've got Dwarvish then, so I'll pick something else. I'll go Orcish on this one. Oh, we get some background languages too. Okay, so we'll pick that. An Old Temarian. There we go. That covers. And I think that's from the academic background I picked that might unlock those. But that gives us access to pretty much everything we'll ever read in the game. Spells. Right, cantrips. These don't look too unusual. Light plays a big part in this game. If enemies are in shadow and darkness, it can make them very hard to hit. This lasts for... Yes, you basically light up a bit of armor or a weapon that you're carrying. So we'll have that. That's really handy.
And Fireball, because I know what you like.
Yes, Firebolt. I hadn't seen that. Oh, I've got 2 more. Ray of Frost in case anything's immune to fire. And an annoying bee. Shadow Dagger. I think, was that one of the good ones? D8 damage.
It's alright to start with.
Yeah, we'll throw that on as well. And proper spells. Oh, Magic Missile is just the classic. I'm going to take Detect Magic because it's really handy. Unless one of you two have it.
I don't think I have.
That's okay. It's just really handy for detecting magic items and stuff. And I'm going to pick Jump. Remind me to pick Jump as we level up. Because there's certain parts of the game where there's little secret bits hidden. And it's very handy having that to get to them.
And we are halflings.
We are halflings. Well known for their ability to leap over tall objects. Why does it look like I've got a female face with a beard attached?
You also have scales.
Yes,
See that correctly?
that's from the draconic ancestry, I think. We'll go for something quite outrageous looking, though, I think. Hair shape. Yes, that's the one. I mean, some of the models do look a little bit janky. Oh, actually, that's not bad. That's halfling-esque. Not sure about the colour.
Welcome, folks, to Mark making his Tinder profile picture.
It's got weird textures on that. It looks like some sort of foam stuff. Spray-on foam hair. Let's go back to that. I think we're going to go with that. Ooh. Pink dragon. Yes, let's go with that.
Yeah. This is going all kinds of wrong.
We generate some names. Ellie Marsh. It's not very draconic, is it? What have we got? The wet foots and the bent trees and stuff. And the white sails.
Well, I've got a true halfling name with sabled tops.
Annie Whitesail. Jenny Whitesail. These are very homely sort of names. Zoe Whitesail, the well-known draconic halfling sorcerer.
Can you type your own in?
You can, yeah. You can make up anything you want.
Right.
Hence shortbread.
Yeah. I mean, it could have been an option if he kept refreshing.
What was the lady dragon called off Shrek?
Oh dear.
I don't remember ever hearing a name, actually. I've got no idea. We'll generate a random one. Annie Whitesail. See, there's no volunteers to be named, so we'll go with that. We have an island halfling academic sorcerer with draconic bloodline. Right, we have Ellie Marsh, the halfling lowlife rogue. Aimless. TC's in. So we have a paladin. Okay. So we've got a good bit of melee. In that case, then I will change over to the sorcerer. And then we've got the magic covered. We've got... What do you think, folks? Do we want magic or do we want a rogue?
What does a paladin do? Are they like...
It hits things
support
hard
stuff?
with a big axe or a big sword.
Okay, that works. Probably magic then for some backup.
I think we definitely need
agree.
some. We can probably do without the rogue. We might miss one or two elements, but I don't know. This looks like it should be a good group. Let's go with this. Right. Achievement unlocked, better with friends. That remains to be seen. This game was a little bit janky, even the base game, when it first came out. So we'll see what they've done with this, which has just been released. I am expecting one or two broken things. So one good thing about the multiplayer, though, is that only the host has to have all the DLC and extra bits and pieces, and then everyone else gets access to it.
Yeah, it's always.
I think that's really cool. Really nice addition.
It is nice that they do that.
While the Principality of Masgarth is preparing for war, business is thriving in the Marches. As more Legacy Council agents travel to Copperan, Gala Goldentongue's route expands and his profits increase. The master merchant hired adventurers to escort his caravan.
The classic intro. We're a caravan guards.
But Gala Golden Tongue is an absolute treasure of a D&D name.
It sounds a bit better than Ellie Marsh, doesn't it? A group of wounded travellers seeks hospitality, bringing the promise of adventure to our hero's routine journey.
Does that mean we're going to take them to the club?
Does this happen often? Wounded strangers setting up camp near the caravan?
Oh yes, these sites are well known to all who travel in the marches. Sadly, they're not here for shopping.
Do you know them?
Well, the lady is from the Legacy Council in
That's not a
Markgfl.
Beard's move.
The man here is Lord Ammond, also from the capital. I spoke with a half-elf briefly. Her
Does that
name is
mean Hammond
Leyland
is going to be
Campbell.
about 5'4"
They're
tall
looking
then?
for someone.
Yeah,
Apparently,
looks like you're the tallest.
they were 10 strong. Then they met a bunch of orcs. I'm sure the lady can tell you more.
Why don't you do it?
It's a strategy. You'll see.
Okay, you're the boss.
I didn't expect that
Short
voice
Red.
from Shrek over there. Hey Mike, this is a Dungeons and Dragons game, Crown of the Magister. It's and this is a new DLC with multiplayer added. So, do we all get to move? We get to move individually and go and do our stuff. So it looks like
First things first, I'm killing some of the volume.
yeah, you might need to set some of those. They might be a bit weird. What happens if I do this? So if I've just gone and talked to a guy, is it thrown you all into the merchant screen, or are you all doing your own thing still?
I'm still doing my own thing.
Okay. Oh, well, that's pretty good then. I'm just gonna have to remind myself how we do this. Not that I want to buy anything, but with some of these guys, you have to build up reputation to unlock some of the later things. I don't think you do with this dude, so but we'll watch out for that later. Let's have a look. So obviously we've got a quest over there. Let me just check. Do we have action slots on this one? You know, when you play so many different games, you can't remember the exact format of things. I don't think we have to put potions in slots. I must be thinking of something else that I've played not that long ago then.
Interestingly, my guy doesn't want to walk.
Oh, will he not? You can't
Yeah,
click it on.
he won't go W.
Oh, it's mouse.
It's just point and click.
Which... even that doesn't work with him.
No? Oh, there he goes.
Oh, there we go. Oh, he's off.
Just woken up.
No, it's like, yeah, I had to click like 6 times.
Right, I will pick up the quest.
No, that's pulled us in.
Yeah, because when you have a
Yeah.
conversation, all four
Clear
of you
skies, my lady.
stand in a line like this.
What do you want?
Just introducing ourselves.
I'm Helia Fairblade, Senior Deputy of the Legacy Council.
Do you need equipment? Master Galar has everything you need.
Do you think we came here empty-handed?
Ooh. You, so, is it me? Oh, one of us. Yeah, Burden. You choose
Do we
that.
vote on this?
Yep.
Oh, it is a
I think
vote.
we
Okay, cool.
No, but you might miss one or two things that are going to make a difference.
Good roll.
Fine. I'll check out the store. Anything else?
Who's the man you're looking for?
His name is Marin Ving. He was presumed to be dead. But recently, Copperan opened a diplomatic channel with Markgfl. We heard that Ving was here recently, buying food rations from Master Golden Tongue.
Who is he?
I'm not at liberty to say more. My apologies.
Fine.
Anything else?
No. We should go.
Okay. We're off to a good start. Good rolls on there. I just want to point out to anyone who's just looking at this for the first time, this is only made by a pretty small studio. And yes, the graphics do look pretty basic compared to things like Divinity Original Sin 2 and Baldur's Gate 3. But it's a smaller group, but it's the actual gameplay that I think they've got right on this. So try to overlook some of the wonky voice acting, and I'm sure they'll be worse than what we've just seen, and the graphics, because it does play well, does this game. Right, we have a quest objective on the mini-map, don't we?
Are we talking to Lord Richard Hammond?
Yeah, there's this guy at the back here. Can I go and talk to him?
Those orcs almost
He's
killed us
got
all.
nothing to say. So you can spin the map around with Q and E. Oh, I didn't see the guy. He's just here.
He's there?
Clear skies, my lord.
Richard Hammond.
What is it?
Anything you need from the store?
I'm not here to shop.
Then what are you here for?
Looking for this damn Marin Ving. He was here. You may have seen him.
We knew, so probably not.
Well, he's a ruffian, and he has a debt of honor.
A debt of what? Oh, you're a lawkeeper.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Is
I'll
he
go
wanted
with
by
that.
the law?
Not by the Principality's law, but in the Duchy of Northern Plains, he certainly is.
Well, in that case, our duty is clear. You can count on us, sir.
Thank you.
Stay in the light, my lord.
May have picked the wrong voice here.